Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is the weekend. I want to tell you something incredible I discovered in marketing, and I rediscovered it again about 8 years ago. And now, with all the crazy new tech out there, I'm going to show you how I think it's one of the best marketing methods out there. And today, anybody can do it. So what if you could now cash in on an age-old, powerful, passive marketing method that works like magic? Seriously, it works super-de-duper good. And what if you could instantly create winning lead and sales campaigns that lasted for years? Seriously, do the work once, win over and over and over. All right, let me take you on a flashback. Okay, back to 1995. See this old faded newspaper here? Well, this was March 1995. This was the very first volume of my consumer protection magazine called The Northern Advocate, where I discovered a marketing miracle, or so I thought. Check me out in my 20-somethings here. All right, so you can see that's really me. You know, in every newspaper, there's an editorial. And you could see here again on the September version of this magazine, it's an editorial from the editor. And then I got an idea that I thought was pure genius. So I was in my 20s and I was having a crazy hard time getting anybody to advertise. I got into a discussion with one of the city's home builders. And he said, I don't advertise in those newspapers because it's $1,000 or more a pop. Remember now, this is 1995, and it was $1,000 or more a pop. And he says it just doesn't work. So that's when I told him that what we were going to do is we weren't going to do the advertising that everybody else does. What we were going to do is sell with stories. Now, when somebody wants to buy a new home, there's all kinds of stories that would be very, very interesting. So I suggested that instead of him running an ad, he run what I call an advertorial. Turns out I was about 40, 50 years late to the party because this is a killer winning idea that the big media companies had been using for decades. And guess what? He did buy into my ad idea, and he sold some homes, and he told people about my idea. And because of the type of newspaper was, soon I had advertisers approaching me for this concept. That is how powerful an advertorial is. It's old school genius, right? I thought I was the genius, but like I said, I was 40, 50 years late to the party. Most people hate advertisements. Everyone loves stories. So, what does this have to do with creating long-lasting promotional campaigns to boost your business? Well, how about I introduce you to a concept called the advertorial doc. I started teaching this about 8 years ago. Post high-value content on ebook sites, PDF sites, social media, and it becomes hands-free recurring traffic once published. It lives on for years. I'm going to show you exactly how to get your docs, PDFs, and ebooks to live on for years on social media, public ebook, PDF, and directory sites. That gives you the possibility of generating passive leads and sales for years. Never mind the constant cycle of posting, only to have it so far down the feed that you have to do it again tomorrow. Okay, so the proof this works is, look at, I got one from Artificial Intelligence, 1,775 downloads, 58 pages. How to Be Happy and Live in Abundance, 33,730 downloads, 70 pages. 48-hour affiliate, 76,000. It's on a free ebook site. Now, if it's so easy, why is everybody not doing it? You needed some serious mad skills. Okay? You needed to be a very good writer. You needed to understand what your customer wanted and needed. Like if you didn't even have a good topic, never mind writing 50 pages. Like, wow, wow, wow. Like there was that and about 20 other things. While it was a wicked good method, it is easier said than done. So what's changed? Well, Ebook Pro wasn't available 6 or 8 years ago, and GPT-5 wasn't available 6 to 8 years ago. And both offer game-changing tech that has completely leveled the playing field. There's no more roadblocks. You understand? If you don't have ideas for books, ask Ebook Pro, which is tied into ChatGPT-5, and it will give you all of the greatest ideas for the content of your ebook. Once you have the content of your ebook, there is no more writer's block. Talk about a roadblock. No more writer's block, because GPT-5 will write the entire book. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some examples of people that build these ebooks. This one has 63 pages. It's well written. The Invisible AI Business Model, build, scale, AI software, zero tech skills, whatever. This entire ebook is built to sell this product. You understand? Right? The escape plan, free instructions, but it's all designed to get you to go to that place, see a preview, and it's actually a product. They're going to give you some really good information here. MDA traffic, free instructions again. Like the sky's the limit what you can do with this. Okay, so inside Ebook Pro, when I go to create an ebook, it's pretty simple. I give it a project name. So I'm going to call it Make Money with Facebook Groups. I'm going to put my name here. You can select a category. And of course, when you start, there wouldn't be any. But I could put whatever. Maybe I would create a social media category. I'm just going to put marketing ebooks here. All right. So I'm going to say 5 chapters. I'm going to put quite a large amount of words here. I'm going to put digital marketer as my target audience. And then you go to your writing tone. I'm going to say I want mine to be educational. When you're talking about the book idea, I can click here, and then it's going to provide you an idea of the scope of the book. You could go on autopilot. If you read it, you like it, you click next. If you want, you can type whatever you want in here, or you can just go on automatic pilot. So I'm going to click next. So then it's asking me for the title, right, of the book. Now I can use any one of these. I can regenerate it. I can go back. So I'm just going to put my own short title, and I'm going to put use this. And then again, remember I asked for 5 chapters, and then it's going to talk about the description. This is where you can just leave it on autopilot, or if you really want to be more involved and make sure you have the highest level, then check out all the descriptions. Work with them, finesse them. For this demo, I'm just going to choose the default stuff that the AI came up with, and now it's asking to generate the chapter. I'm going to pause this. Okay, so the book is finished, and I started a stopwatch, and I went here. I'm going to stop it. Took 2 minutes and 7 seconds to create 5,000 words, 5 chapters. So now you're looking at some different information here. Okay? So you got the project name again, but now a header is on the top of each page in a book. Some books do it, some books don't. So if you want the title of your book on each page, you would put it there. Okay, so Make Money with Facebook Groups. If I want to put something, like I could put something like my name by Frank Andrus. But what if I want to put the URL to my website? I probably wouldn't put the HTTP. Now you can come in here and edit it as much as you want. So you got your main page, you got your table of contents, you have the content and the sub-content and all the different chapters. So then of course you go and save it. And then when I want to export it, I can do a variety of things. Do I want EPUB? Do I want a text file, HTML, PDF, doc? So I'm going to export it to a PDF. Then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go see our book. So you see, you have your main page. Now, of course, we will add a cover. Then you have your table of contents, and then you start having the content. If you want, you can have the title on every page. If you want, you can have a footer on every page. This footer link can be made clickable if you want that. That's how fast and easy it is. You want to put a cover on this book? Come in here, you add media, you upload files. So that's how easy it is to add a cover. And of course, I would have taken more time and effort because the cover is the most important part of your ebook. If it's not dazzling, it will not get engagement. So how this works is just come here, make sure you check out all of the stuff my team put in here to explain everything, okay? A couple things you really need to know. This is ChatGPT 5. The small delay is because this is brand new and we decided you needed the best model moving forward. The next thing is it's API integrated, meaning that we've hooked it all up. You just plug and play, you're ready to go. You don't have to add any keys. You don't have to do anything, okay? You take a look at all the things it'll help you do. Here's how it works. All right, so how this works is our $5 deal this week is an ebook bundle. A bundle of ebooks that are white label that you can instantly do what I've described in this video, and you don't even have to create an ebook. What you really want is Ebook Pro Essential, okay? So you're going to get the ebook bundle, and you're going to be able to create up to 5 ebooks. What does that mean? Okay, well, we're going to give you 125,000 words per month. If you check the competition, nobody gives monthly words without a monthly price. I'm talking about ebooks with 25,000 words. I'm talking about, if you got 5 chapters, there's 5,000 words per chapter. That's a premium ebook. You've seen how you can choose the amount of words. You don't have to put 5,000 words. You don't have to put 5 chapters. That the ebooks that I have studied that are getting the most downloads, that are getting the highest conversions in the market, they're all around 50, 60 pages. So that's a premium ebook. That's something with 25,000 words. And if you create a premium ebook, you can create about 5 per month. You want a lower quality ebook, you can create a higher amount, okay? Because it's all about the words. You can choose the writing tone. You can generate ideas, multi-language. It's our API key, okay? There's a rewrite feature and the bonuses. This is a tool that you should not be without. Click the button. I'll see you on the inside.